Hello and welcome back. We are here live at the ITWeb Security Summit 2023. We're here on the exhibition floor again. One of the guys that I managed to find on the exhibition floor that I thought had a really interesting solution that I wanted to come in to chat to you is, this is Iain Johnston from Blackwired. Iain, welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
That's a pleasure. So Iain, why don't you give me an overview of your service offering, what it is that Blackwired does, and talk a little bit around your offering to the market.
So what we're looking to do with Blackwired is redefine threat intelligence. Our aim is to be the global leader in threat intelligence. And what we're hearing from the C-suite is that we've invested in fantastic tooling, and these are good tools, whether it be detect and respond or the firewalls, but we're still getting hacked. And our view is that the current approach to threat intelligence focuses around the defensive house, our obsession with patching, and sharing within the ecosystem what has gone wrong. Our view of that is that's very much too late to save patient zero. So what we're focusing on with Blackwired is what's the adversary doing next. And our aim is to provide proactive prevention of a cyber attack. So our focus therefore is what's coming next, and how we do that is gives that intelligence in a form to the client that they consume within their current security stack and raise all the boats.
Okay. So I think that's an interesting solution. And I know a little birdie told me that in a previous life you were a member of the British military.
Correct.
I think what I found interesting about that is you've obviously, a lot of the cyber landscape, we talk about things in warfare, we talk about things as attackers and threat actors, and it's all very kind of military in its language, in its approach. But someone who's been through like a military campaign, who kind of understands that, and is now on the other side, not the other side, but is now in the cyber landscape, what do you see? I mean, is it like simplistic? Is it that simple? What are the kind of similarities and comparisons that you see?
Well, the first thing is we are certainly at war. With what's happening in Ukraine, the indications for that happened back in November. So although the land war started in February, the cyber war started in October and November, when the first attacks were launched against the former Soviet states. So we're absolutely at war, and what's different than traditional warfare, if you like, cyber is now the fifth dimension of war. What's interesting in cyber, though, is that a weapon or a payload, let's take Lockbit. We were one of the first to discover the Lockbit group and what they do, which is a stealer and a locking component. But that is now a ransomware as a service. There are thousands of bad actor groups who are picking up that payload and are using it in different ways. So from an intelligence perspective, we're not just watching one bad actor, we're looking to watch 1,000 bad actors. And they have preparations to act. So in a traditional attack sequence in warfare, it's ready, aim, fire. But in actual fact, in cyber, it's often aim, we will target a client, we will look for their vulnerabilities, and then we will go and get the payload that will best exploit that client and their vulnerabilities, and then we will fire against them.
Okay. Wow. Iain, that's been fascinating. I have to say that you frightened me to a large degree, living here in South Africa thinking we're all safe, but obviously I'm sure we're not. Iain, that's been fascinating. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.